So today I'll be taking the Emirates Booking Portal demo. So I will start from the from all the topics like how to log in, how to create bookings, how to log in with the 2FA, how to do the ticketing functionalities, and also the post-ticketing functionalities like reissue and refund. So this is the initial login page for Emirates Booking Portal. So already you have your credentials like the office ID, agent ID, and the password. So the office ID is the 4-letter PCC code of your agency. So you have to update the 4-letter code in this field, the office ID. Then agent ID will be a unique ID which is assigned to the each user. So you have to update this agent ID, and there is a field for the password to log into the Emirates Booking Portal. So in case you're facing any difficulty with the password, you have a link over here, the forgot password. Click on this forgot password link and you will see a screen where you have to update the office ID, the agent ID, and the email address. This email address, you have to update the same email address which is linked to this agent ID in the profile management page for booking portal. If you enter a random email address, you will not receive the password reset link. So you have to update the same email address which is linked to your agent ID, and then you can click on send to receive a password reset link. So in the initial login page for Emirates Booking Portal, you have a contact us information, contact us link as well. Once you click on the contact us link, you can see the options how to reach for any support queries. First, we have a 24/7 live chat option. So this option, how to reach to this 24/7 live chat, is shown below. Once you log into the Emirates Booking Portal, in the reservation page, you will see a link, Talk to us at Emirates. So you can access the live chat option through this link. The second option to raise any of your queries or concern is through the email option. So the email address is also updated over here, Emirates Booking Portal at emirates.com. You can write your queries to email address and we will get back to you. It is very beneficial for both of us if you mention your all the details, like if you are facing any login issues you can mention your details, and also in case you're having any booking related queries you can also mention the booking number, PNR number, etc., so that you can we will get back to you as early as possible. Also, we have a Dubai telephone number updated in the contact us link. So this is the information which is available in the initial login page for Emirates Booking Portal. So right now I am logging in with my password. So once I log in with my initial password, I also have another layer of security feature like the 2FA security feature. So once you log in, you will see a setup two-factor authentication and a QR code. With your initial login, you will see this QR code. So what you have to do, you have to install any authenticator app in your mobile device. And then you have to scan this QR code with any authenticator app which is installed in your mobile device. So right now I'm scanning the QR code. So once we scan the QR code, we will see a 6-digit code in the authenticator app. And that code you have to update in this field. So we have a help document how to log in with the initial password and also the 2FA. So when we are sending out the credential to the agents, we are attaching this the help guide as well. So in case you have any queries, definitely we can share the guide with you again. So once you scan the QR code with any authenticator app, you will see a 6-digit code. Please update the same over here. So my code is already expired now. So I'm just updating the new code over here. Just update it and click on verify, and you will be logging to the Emirates Booking Portal. So this is the initial reservation page of Emirates Booking Portal. In the right top hand side, you can see the agency credential with which you have logged in, like the office ID, the IATA, and the agency name. Just below that, you will see few icons. These are called the Spark Action icons. As we are having a graphical user interface, so once you hover the cursor on each icon, you can see a small description also exactly what this icon stands for. So these are the Spark action icons. And the left hand side, you can see the PNR elements. So once I create the booking, I will show how to add the each PNR elements. So this is the initial reservation page which you are seeing right now. And the first icon over here is the current reservation icon with which you are working right now. So this is the current reservation page. And if you want to add one more page, you can do so. You can click on the add reservation icon again and open one more session. Likewise, you can actually toggle and work with at least 5 bookings at a time. If you want to work with one more booking, you can just click on the current reservation too, and then like that, you can toggle and work with at least 5 sessions at a time. The next option here is the add air option. So the as the name suggests, it is referring to the add air option. You can go to this the icon and then you can add the flights to your booking. When I'm creating the booking, I will show that in detail. Next, we have a commando mode. As of now, we are decommissioning this commando mode because we want you to use more of the graphical user interface. So please get familiarized with the graphical user interface. The next option here is the profile management. We have a profile management tab as well. Once you click on the profile management tab, you can and then from profile type, you can select agency and do a search. So this is mainly useful for the agency admin user. You can actually create more users and also he can manage the other users. To create whoever is having the agency admin can access this page and he will get the option to add more users as well as he can edit the password like he can send a reset password for the agent ID. He can reset the 2FA and also like he can edit the other information like the email address for the other users. Right, we are also sending out the help document for the role of the agency admin with our credentials. So you can refer to those guidelines if you have any doubts, or you can definitely write to us also for any queries at Emirates Booking Portal at emirates.com. So this is under the profile management. From the profile type, you have to select the agency and then you have to go further. Okay, the next option here, you can see the reports tab. The reports tab is once you go to the reports tab, you can see a dollar symbol tab. There's a reports tab, and you can see the check your counter sales. There is a counter sales tab over here where you can update the date range and you can select the daily sales of the agency. Just update the start date and end date, and you can do a submit to see the daily sales of your bookings. Just ignore this part. Only the non-BSP agents will be seeing this ticket quota info tab in your PCC. The BSP agents will not see this ticket quota tab. Only the non-BSP agents can see their ticket quota information like what is the remaining balance, how much quota is updated, if it is exceeded. All those information can be checked from the ticket quota tab, but this will be only available for the non-BSP agents. The BSP agents will not see this tab. They can check the counter sales, the sales of the agency from the reports tab. The next option is the settings tab. We have a settings icon where we have around 17 languages available in this user preferences. So you can select the language based on your user preference. Also, we have an option to select the time format as well as you can update the password and also the email address from this settings tab. So these are the different Spark action icons. Now I'm going back to the current reservation page. So from here, right now I will show how to create bookings. There are more than one way of creating bookings through Booking Portal. So I will show you the quick and easiest way of creating the booking. So this is called the direct sell option. We have a small plain like symbol that is called the direct sell option. You can create booking a little more easier way through the direct sell option. I will show that in the first time. So just click on the direct sell option, and from this page you can see the traveler information, the flights, the pricing options, and the contact information like the email or telephone, and also the form of payment, everything in one page. So you have to update the traveler information over here. The type will be the PTC code. The title you can update as required. Then update the first name and the last name. Also few more other options like the add infant. If you want to add an infant, an option is here. I will show everything in detail when I am creating other booking. Right now I'm showing a easy way of creating through direct sell. And also there is an add FFN, the add frequent flyer number options here. If you want to add more travelers, the option is here like the add traveler. In the flights, you have the airline code. So here I'm updating EK. If you do not know the flight number, you can just update all other details like the date, then the from, the to, like the origin and destination. And from here, once you click over here, you have a search option. Just click on the search option and you will see the available flights and the available RBD display. So from here, you can choose the available flight. And now you can see the flight number is also auto populated from here. If you want to add more flights, you can search for the flights from this option. Then there is a pricing option over here, that is do not price, current class and best available. So based on your pricing option, you can make this selection. If you want to check for the best available option, you can go for this. Or if you want to hold on to the same RBD which you have selected, you can choose current class or select for do not price. Then you can update the email, the contact information like the email address, also the telephone. Right now I'm updating the telephone details over here. The country code can be updated from here. Update your telephone number. Once you have updated all the details, you have an option book. So once I click on the book, the record locator will be created. So this is the option how to create a booking through the direct sell option. So now you can see the record locator is successfully created, and this is the record locator and the travel information. The booked itinerary is also shown over here. The next way of creating booking, I will show you in the next. Just click on the next reservation tab over here. So the another way of creating booking is you can go to the add air option, pick the flights, and then you can create the booking. So I'm clicking on add air option, this blue plain like symbol, where you can see round trip, one way and multi-city. So based on the journey, you can update the details over here. The origin and destination. Now select the travel date. So once you have updated all these details, you can see like fare search, air availability, schedule only, and the fare code option. The first option is the fare search option. So once you click on the fare search, you will see a branded display of the fares similar to our Emirates online website. So you can see fare search option and the branded display of the fares available for the OD which you have updated. If you want to see the search journey which you have selected, you can click on the edit search to search see the origin and destination which you have updated, and you can see the branded display branded fares like economy saver, flex plus, and premium economy. So once you hover the cursor on each fare family, you can also see the attributes related to this fare family. So based on that, you can advise your passenger, and then you can select the required fare from this fare search option. By default, you will see more economy options from here. If you want to see more the business class option, you can even make your selection from here. So right now I'm just selecting the the outbound, and I'm scrolling down to select the return option. Once you scroll down, you can see the return flights. So based on your selection, you can make your selection, and then from here you have few options over here. The first one here is the fare rule book. You can see a book like icon from where you can check the fare rules of the fare basis code which you have selected. So once I click on the fare rule book, I can view the fare rule. Just click on view to see the fare rules of this fare basis. Either you can scroll down or you can select it from the drop down. You have a arrow symbol. Once you click on that, you can see the available options. And for example, if you want to check the penalties of this fare rules, just click on the penalties, and from here you can check the penalty of the date change, or for the cancellation penalty, or for the no-show cases also the penalty is updated in this field. So this is the option to check the fare rules. Next, you have a seat like icon. Once you click on the seat icon, you can see the seat map of the available flights. So the green icon shows that this is the paid seat availability, and once you hover the cursor on each seat, you can see also like the amount of EMD to be issued is also shown in this paid seat availability, and the other complementary seats are shown here. You can select based on your preference, but from here you cannot choose the seats because you have not created the bookings, or you have not ticketed the booking. So from here you can just view the seat map. Also, we have a camera like symbol which shows a rich content. We can see the look, you can show the passenger the look and feel of the seat which you're offering to the passenger. So this is also shown over here. There's a camera like symbol. So I'm clicking on back to go back to the fare search. So these are the few options over here. Once everything is confirmed, you can just click on this add to shopping cart. Click on add to shopping cart, and you can see the flights, the flights are being priced, and this is the pricing window from where again you can see a fare rule book, and you can verify all the fare details. Like if you want to check the fare calculation line of this fare, just expand from this arrow symbol next to the fare details, and you can see the fare calculation line. And if you want to check the baggage details, again you can verify it from here. So, and this will be the base fare and the taxes, and this will be the total fare. So once everything is confirmed, you can just click on the add to shopping cart, and from there you can create the booking. I will show that when I am creating the booking through the air availability option. So this is the fare search option, and as I told, by default you will see more economy options, but if you want to check for business class option, you can just again expand the search option, expand here, and from the cabin or booking class you can select business or first class based on the preference, and then you can do the search. So I'm expanding the return option also and selecting business class and doing a fare search to so that I can see more business class options. You can see more business class fare families from this option. And you can select the flights based on according to your preference. So I'm again changing it to default now. So here you can see a small setting radio symbol like a search setting. So once you click on the search setting, you can again see few more other pricing options from here. So the first here is the published contract or both. If it is not mentioned anything, you don't have to make any change over here. You can select both and continue for the options. The other option here is the fare code override option. You can see a fare code override option. So this option is mainly used to check the historical fare rules of the fare basis. The fare code override option, just expand here and select allow past dates and select the historical ticket date to check the past dated fare rules. So I've selected here and the OD is already updated here. I'm selecting the historical the date, and then you can see a fare code. Once you click on the fare code, you can view the historical fare rules, and then from there you can check the fare rules of the fare basis which you want to check. So this is the option. The first option is the fare code override option. The next option here is the travelers. If you want to check for more travelers or any other travelers, you can do it from here without any creating the booking. You can check the fares for this available travelers. In the type, you can see the PTC code of the passenger. So the ADT is used for the adult passenger, and from the drop down you can select more other available PTC codes. For example, if you want to check for a child fare, you can select CHD or CNN from the drop down and then search for the fares, or you can create the bookings also from this option. If you want to use any other PTC which is not available in this drop down, even you can type it in this field. For example, if you want to check for VFR fares, here you can even type for the PTC code and then search for the fares. Here I'm doing an adult. So this is the traveler details. Next, another important field from this option is the qualifier. We have a qualifier also. So this qualifier is the placeholder where you have to update any specific code which is advised you from your market, your sales teams. For example, if there is any specific code which you have to update to code with the any private specific fare. So this is the placeholder under qualifier. From the type, you have to select the contract ID. I'm just giving you an example. Just update the code over here, and then from the airline you have to put EK and then search for the fares. So this is the placeholder where you have to update any specific code from qualifier. From the type, you can select contract ID and update the code and then search for the fares. So this is all in the search setting. So here now I will show you the air availability function. So I'm just selecting the new date from here. Then I'm clicking on air availability. So once you click on the air availability, you can see the available flights and the available RBD kind of display. You can see all the available flights for the OD which you have dated, and also the available RBD kind of display. From here, you can see by default system is selecting the business class, selecting the H class, and if you want to make any other selection, you have to change your selection to select any other cabin. So from here by default it is choosing the business class. Right now I want to create a booking with economy cabin, so I'm just selecting Yankee over here. Also for the return, I'm selecting Yankee. And once I've selected the flights, I have few options over here. As you can see, the first option here is the add to shopping cart. So add to shopping cart means the same RBD which you have selected will be added to the shopping cart, and then you can create the booking. The second option here is the price option with the current class of selection. So this flights and the RBD which I have chosen will be added to the pricing window, and I can create booking with the current class of selection, and it will quote the same RBD which I have chosen. Then next option is the best buy option. The third option here is the best buy option. Once I click on the best buy, it will price with the best available option in this cabin which I have selected. So I'm right now clicking on best buy option to see the best available. Again, this is the pricing window. So I told The fare calculation line is here. Sorry, the fare rule book is here. You can check the fare rules from the fare rule book. The next is the fare calculation line. Then I can check the itinerary and the baggage details from this fields. Then this is the base fare and the taxes. And now I can create the booking from here. You have an option add to shopping cart. So click on the add to shopping cart. So this flight and the will be added to the shopping cart. Now you can see the itinerary is in the shopping cart. Now to create the booking, I have to add the traveler names and also I have to add the contact information. To add the traveler details, I have the option a plus symbol, add option. Click on the add option and from here you can update the traveler details. Again, the type will be the PTC code. As I mentioned, you can choose based on the traveler which you are creating, adult, child, or any other PTC. When you can type it from here, if there is any PTC code to be used other than which is available in this drop down, even you can type it over here. Then update the title, the first name, the last name, all the necessary information. I have option add infant. I can add an infant option with an adult. So I'm updating an infant over here. I have to select the date of birth and gender. This is a mandatory information to be added for the infant. Also, I have this option add FFN. If I want to add the frequent flyer number, I can click on this plus symbol and add the frequent flyer number. Right now, I am trying to create a booking with one adult, one infant, and one child. So I'm clicking on add new to add one more traveler details. And from the drop down, I'm selecting the PTC code for the child and updating. I can update the title as well. And also I'm updating the first name and last name. Now I can click on submit to add the traveler details. You can see one adult, one infant, and one child. Passenger details are and our names are added now. Now to create the booking, I have to add any contact information like telephone or email. So I'm clicking on telephone to add the telephone details. Just click on this plus symbol to add the telephone detail. From the type, you can choose the type of the contact information, and I can update the country code, update the telephone number. If you want to add this telephone number as the operational contact, you can even select this operational, click over here, and then you can click on submit to add the contact information. Now I can create the booking. To create the booking, you can select the itinerary over here. You can either select one by one or you have a select all option to select all the flights. Once I've selected the flights, I have this option book. Click on book to book the itinerary. Now you can see the record locator is successfully created. And here you can see this is the record locator. This is the booking portal record locator. And now the itinerary is showing booked. As I already did a best available option, the itinerary is already priced and the fare details. You can just hover the cursor under fare and you can check the fare details from here. Also, the EK record locator is shown over here. You can see this is the EK record locator and this is the fare stored on this booking. Again, few more options are here. As I told, this is the fare rule book from where you can check the fare rules of the fare basis. And if you want to see the stored fare mask, you have a view or edit options like a pen-like icon. So once you click on this pen-like icon, you can open the stored fare mask. You can verify all the details for the different passengers. Also, you can passenger type also you can choose it from here, and from the fare basis. NVB, NVA date, then the baggage details, everything is shown. You can verify everything. If you don't have to make any changes, just click on cancel. Otherwise, if you make any changes, it will take away the guarantee of the fare. So if you just want to view, you can just verify everything and do a cancel. Now you can, as the fare is already stored over here, or if the fare is not stored, then you can even price the booking like this. You can just select the all the flights and you have an option price. Click on price to price the booking. Right now, the fare is already stored. So from here, this is the pricing window. So by default, it will be best available option will be selected. But if you want to hold on to the same RBD which you want to price, then which you have already booked, so make the selection to current class to price with the same RBD. Otherwise, by default, system will this will be best available option will be selected. So I'm just clicking on current class over here and then continue to price with the current class or with the best available option based on your preference. And you can see the fare details of details. You can verify everything over here. You can see the fare for the adult, child and infant. So verify everything and you can store the fare from this window. So once the fare is stored, you can actually issue the tickets. So just below you will see a tab issue documents. Click on the issue documents and you can select the travelers from here. Click on next, select the fare group and click on next. And from the forms of payment option, you can see the different forms of payment. Just click on show icon. So by default, BSP agents will have the form of payment, credit card, or if they are settling directly with BSP, they can select the cash option and issue the document. So these are the available credit card options for the BSP agents. For non-BSP agents, um, also you have the credit card form of payment option, but this has to be enabled by us. So if you want to make this change the form of payment, you have a small green like icon over here. Just click on the green icon and you can select the other form of payment as cash. Like if you're directly settling with BSP, you can go for this option and click on issue documents. Now the tickets are issued, and if you want to check for the different passengers, you can select it from the drop down. So otherwise, this is the ticket image, and from here you can see the PNR details and the ticket number, the agent details, everything. And there is a void by window also. So within the same day, midnight, you can void the ticket, and the coupon details are here. The fare details are shown, and also you can see the other information like the form of payment endorsement and the fare calculation from here. So I'm just clicking on close and the tickets issued will be shown under the transaction tab. You can see verify all the tickets from here. You can see 3 tickets are issued now. And if you want to open any of the ticket, just click on this document number. So you can open the ticket from here. And there's also an agent coupon over here. And if you want for any reason, if you want to void the ticket, you have the option in this ticket image itself. There's a void icon. Just click on the void icon to void the ticket. And then you have to click on submit and continue to void this ticket. So you can see the status is changed to void when you can open this ticket and then you can verify the ticket status, and the other tickets are shown as open only because I have just voided this ticket only. And from here, now I'm in, you can see the booking over here. And if you want to split this passenger, if this passenger is not traveling, and if you want to split this traveler, just select the traveler and you will see a split reservation icon over here. Select the traveler and you will see a split reservation icon. Just click on the split reservation and then continue. So you can split the passenger from this booking, and you can see the other related reservation from the related reservation field. Just select the booking and you can see the other booking from here. Now I will explain to you the different PNR elements. You can see few options over here. The address, the payment, everything is you can update from the PNR element field. And if you want to add the passport information, you have a APS field over here. Just click on the APS, and if you want to add the passport details, just click on this plus symbol and from here there is a API's picture ID. Just select, and from the document type you can select the relevant passport, and then you can select the traveler and update all this field. These are all mandatory field to update the passport detail, like the first name, middle name, the last name, date of birth. All these details you have to update, and then click on submit to add the passport information. If you want to add any special service request, you can add it to the SSR field. Just click on the SSR, and from here again click on this plus symbol to add the relevant SSR. And the ticket time limit, this booking is already ticketed, but if the booking is not ticketed, then the ticket time limit also will be shown in the SSR field. You can see a ticket time limit in the updated in the SSR. And if you want to add any other special service request, just click on this plus symbol, and from the SSR code you can select the relevant SSR. You can either scroll down, or if you already know the SSR code, even you can type it from here and add it. And there's a text field as well, and just click on the submit to add the any special service request. And you can see this is added here, and already this changed to HK. Then you can see a few options, like there is an office queue. Over here there is an office queue. Once you click on the office queues, you can monitor the different queues available, and you can service the booking accordingly. For example, you can check the ticket time limit office queue, or you can check the schedule change queue. So all these are the different queues available, and you can verify the queues, and then you can service the bookings. So this option is shown here also over here. Then you can see advanced search option. I will explain to you when I am explaining this section right now. Few more options. Let me just explain from here. There is a toolbox, like a toolbox. You can see this is a toolbox. Once you click on the toolbox, you can see the different EMD options available for the booking portal. So these are the few of the booking portal EMDs, like the miscellaneous charge, no show, Emirates holidays, Arabian adventures, and Dubai experience. Also, apart from this, we have two more EMDs, like the paid seat EMD and also the excess baggage EMD can be issued from the booking portal. If you want to issue any of these EMD, you can just select on the relevant EMD, and then you can select the traveler association, update the service location as the POS, and then update the base fare amount, and you can update the endorsement and tour code, which are the mandatory, like the reason for issuing this miscellaneous charge EMD or the relevant EMDs, and then select the form of payment from here and click on submit to issue the EMD option available. So this will be under the toolbox, and also you can issue a paid seat EMD and the excess baggage EMD. So from here, if you want to select the seats, you can just select the sectors from here, and then you can see a seats option. So once you go to the seat, you will see the seat map of the flight, and you can choose from the available seat map. As I told, the green icon shows that this is a paid seat map. If it's a complimentary seat, it will get confirmed automatically, or for the paid seat, you have to issue a paid seat EMD. And once you hover the cursor, you will also see the amount of EMD to be issued for getting this paid seat confirmed. So I selected the seat over here, and also you can select for the other flight options, and then click on submit. The seat which you have selected, you can see it from the itinerary details. You can just expand your itinerary, and you can see the seat which you have added over here. Now you can see the status is in HN, but you have to once the status change to HD, then only you will be able to issue the paid seat EMD. So to change the status to HD, you have to refresh the booking one time. To refresh the booking, just click on this record locator and continue, so that the booking is Now refreshed, and you can see the status has changed to HD over here. Once the status is changed to HD, you can click on issue documents. Select the traveler, click on next. Then from here, you can select the service description. Don't have to make any selection over here because the ticket is already issued. Now you have to make the selection of the service description. Select here and click on next. And from the forms of payment, you can choose the relevant form of payment. I'm choosing cash over here and click on issue documents to issue the paid seat EMD. And also you can email the details to the passenger. You have email option over here. The preview is also available. You can update the email address in the to field and then send the ticket and the itinerary details, also the seat EMD which are issued to the passenger. We have few options over here. The pricing detail, if you want to include the pricing summary, or if you do not want to include the pricing summary, you can make the selections accordingly. The ticket, and again you have the option no pricing detail. You can select it and send to the passenger based on your preference. Also, you have a seat email icon over here to email the ticket or itinerary details to the passenger. So now you can see the paid seat is issued and the status is changed to HI, and so that the paid seat is already issued, and you can also verify the details from the transaction. You can see from under the transaction, you can see services and the paid seat issued, EMD issued. Also, like this, you can issue the excess baggage EMD also for the booking portal users. To issue the excess baggage EMD, just select the sectors and you have this option services. Go to the services option, click on services, and from the prepaid bags, you can from the drop down you can see the available baggage options. So based on your preference, you can make the selection and you can make for all the other sectors, and then click on continue to add the baggage information. The same, just expand the itinerary and you can see the prepaid bags. It is already in HD. So it's already changed to HD. You can go and click on issue documents to add the prepaid bags. So I told the seats EMD can be selected from the seats and issue the paid seat EMD. The baggage is added through the services option. Baggage can be added through the services option. So now it is changed to HD. You can, once you expand the itinerary, you can see the details and then you can click on. The process is the same, only the selection is different. The seats are added through the seats tab, and the services, the baggage is added to the services. Once it is added, just change the status to HD and then you can click on issue documents. The next, let me show you how to reissue a document through the booking portal. So you can see the booking is already ticketed, and now the passenger wants to change the date of the booking. For example, here if the passenger wants to change the date of the return, the first you have to add the new flights, the new dates, and then you have two options for exchanging booking. You have two options. The first one is the auto exchange functionality, and also you can do a manual exchange. For the auto exchange, for the booking portal users right now, at least 3 exchanges can be done through auto exchange, and the other subsequent exchanges you can go for a manual exchange. So to do a auto exchange, so go and add the new date to the booking and click on add air option. And here the passenger, for example, the passenger wants to change the return. So I'm just clicking on one way and selecting the return and selecting the new date. I'm selecting the new date over here and doing a air availability. And from the available flights, I can select the Either I can select the same RBD, or if I want to go for any other higher RBD, I can make my selections accordingly. Once I've selected the flight, I have this option add to the shopping cart. I'm clicking on add to shopping cart, and you can see the available flights are in the shopping cart over here. And from now, from this point, if you just want to check the fare details, you can do it from here. Just select the outbound, and then I have not booked it yet. The new flights are still in the shopping cart. If you want to just advise the passenger what will be the fare details, you can uh, price it and see what will be the fare difference. But unless ticketed, the fare is not guaranteed. So I just selected the outbound over here and selected the return as the new date. Also, you can pin the sectors and go check for the fare details. If you pin the sector, so after the exchange, everything is completed, this new flights will be replaced with this pin sector, and the ticket will get exchanged automatically. Right now, I'm not pinning the sector. From here, I'm just selecting the outbound and return, and I have this option, the first option, auto exchange. Click on the auto exchange, and from here, say told by default, it will be selected best available. But if I want to check for the current class of selection, I can go to select. I have to select current class and click on continue, and continue from here. And you can see the new fare details of the new date. You can verify all the details from here. So it will additional the fare detail, fare calculation. If you are pricing with any private fare, please check your selection over here. All the baggage details, everything can be checked, and this will be the new fare of the day change. And also you can, once you scroll down, you can see there is a penalty also applicable, change fuel penalty, and penalty for this day change, and this will be the penalty, and this will be the amount to be collected. Say told, if you just want to check the fare for the new date, you can, and it is not confirmed, then you can just go and do a cancel, so that nothing is changed the itinerary. You can just advise the passenger, but still the fare is not guaranteed unless ticketed. But if everything is okay, like the passenger, you have already advise the passenger and everything, if you want to continue, you can go further and then exchange the document. So to change the ticket with the acceptable penalty, just click make select over here, and then you can click on exchange to go to the last reissue screen. From here you can see this is the auto exchange which you are doing now, and this will be the base fare difference, the equivalent fare new fare of the original ticket, and this will be the penalty. The reissue penalty will be getting auto populated in case of a auto exchange. Only the reissue penalty, the no show penalty will not get updated, auto updated. In case it is a no show case, please go for a manual exchange and update the applicable penalty. But the auto exchange also, the reissue penalty will getting updated, and you can, this will be the add collect, and just select your form of select your form of payment from here and click on submit, so that the ticket is exchanged. So this is the auto exchange functionality. Likewise, you can do at least 3 auto exchanges for the booking portal users, and the subsequent exchanges you can go for a manual exchange. Now you can see that first ticket is in exchange status, and this will be the new ticket. As I told, I did not pin the sectors and then do the auto exchange. So the sectors have all the other sectors are already booked, but the unwanted sectors, the old sectors are still there. If you want to delete the sectors, either you can pin it and go for exchange, so that the sectors will replace with the new flights, or if you want to delete the old sectors, so just select the sectors and click on delete. Always make sure that your itinerary and your tickets are in sync. So this is the exchange ticket. Once you click open the ticket, you can verify all the details. Also, we have the void of exchange functionality enabled for the booking portal users. If you want to void this exchange document, that is possible. Just open the ticket and then you have this option void. So within the same day midnight, the void by window details is also shown here. In the same day midnight, you can actually void the exchange document as well. So once you click on void and submit and continue, the ticket can be exchange document also can be voided. This is the void of exchange functionality. So you can see the exchange ticket has changed to void and the previous sector ticket has changed to open status. But always keep in mind the ticket status will only change, not the itinerary details will not come back to the booking. So if you have already deleted the sectors, then you have to go to the add air option and add the all flights from here. Only the ticket status will change to open. So this is the void of exchange functionality, and this was the auto exchange case which I was explained to you. Now I can show you a manual exchange also. I'm just selecting another booking, just going to another reservation page, and if you want to, you can even search with the record locator from here. Just update the record locator and click on search so that the booking can be retrieved by record locator. Also, we have other advanced search options. So in this booking, I can show you a manual exchange. For a manual exchange, also first you have to go and add the new flights. Go to the add air option. If the passenger wants to change for the date of the entire itinerary, you can go for a round trip and search for the flights and add to the shopping cart, and then you can book and do a manual exchange. So I'm just updating I'm just selecting the new flights. Doing an air availability. Selecting the flights from here. Once I've selected, I can click on add to shopping cart. First option, add to shopping cart. Now the flights are in the shopping cart. Now for a manual exchange, first I have to price the booking and then first the fare stored. Then from the fare rules, I have to find out what will be the day change penalty, and then I can go for a manual exchange. So here I'm just replacing this old sector with the new sector. I am just pinning the sectors and clicking on book so that the old sectors is changed to the new sector. And from here I can price the booking. Select the sectors and click on price. For the manual exchange, first I have to price the booking. Selecting current class, click on continue. First I have to store the fare. Once the fare is stored, I have to find out what will be the day change penalty for the new fare as well. As I told, the fare rule will be shown here. The fare rule book is shown here. Also, the fare rule of the also will be shown next to the ticket. I can open any of the fare rule book, and then from the fare rules, I have to find out what will be the day change penalty. First, I have to go to the fare rule and find out what will be the day change penalty. Then, as the fare is already stored, now I can open the ticket. Click on open the ticket, and then I have this option exchange or reissue. So this is the manual exchange process. First store the fare. Also you have to find out what will be the day change penalty from the fare rule. Then open the ticket, click on exchange or reissue, and from here submit. And this is the tax assessment screen from where you can see the already the paid taxes are shown here. So in this case, there is no taxes to be collected. You can see no taxes to be collected is showing 0. But if there was any additional taxes, that will be shown here. Also, if there was any refundable balance taxes, that also will be shown here. And you can click on yes or no if you want to issue a refundable balance CMD. So in this case, there is no taxes to be collected. So you can click on continue. that will be taking me to the last reissue screen. You can see this is a manual reissuance path which I am following. So that is going to manual reissuance. And here you can see the base fare difference, and you have to update the applicable um, penalty in the penalty field, because the penalty will not get auto populated as I'm doing a manual exchange. Just update the applicable penalty and then select the form of payment from here and click on submit to exchange the document. This is a manual exchange process. So once I completed this, the ticket is exchanged, and you can see the ticket is exchanged now. This is the new ticket over here. So this is the manual exchange process. So for both utilized sectors and unutilized sectors, you can actually go for auto exchange also can be done for the utilized and unutilized sector, or if you want to manually exchange for the tickets, that is also possible. So this is the exchange functionality. Next, we can just talk about the refund functionality. I'm going to the another reservation page. I'm just retrieving the booking over here. So if you want to refund a document, then you can do it through auto refund functionality is also there. A manual refund functionality is also there. So if the passenger is not traveling, just select the sectors and do a delete so that the booking, the ticket will not go to a no-show case. Select the sectors and do a delete, and then you can refund the document also. So to refund a document, just open the document number, and from here you have this option refund. So once you click on refund, that will So you can see as auto refund functionality is already enabled for the booking portal users. You can see this is the auto refund code, and in the auto refund, the system will actually calculate the base fare used. If the fare is a refundable fare, then it will update all this field like the base fare used and the taxes used and also the applicable refund penalty. So in this case, this is an unutilized ticket. So and the fare is refundable. So the entire base fare is getting refunded. Also the taxes is getting refunded over here, and you can see the applicable refund penalties also getting auto populated, and you can just click on submit to refund the ticket. Also here, as I told, even for the refund also, auto refund also, only the refund penalty will be getting updated. If it is a no-show case, if the ticket is a no-show case, then please go for a manual refund and then update the applicable penalty. Otherwise, for an auto refund, you can just, even for utilized sectors also, and the fare is refundable, then the base fare used, then the taxes used, and also the refund penalty will be getting updated over here, and you can click on a submit if it is a auto refund. Both scenarios will work, and as I told, if it's a it's a no-show case, the ticket is a no-show case, then you have to go for a manual refund and then update the applicable penalty. And when you go for a manual refund, so the system will not update any of these details over here. If it is a manual refund, then you have to update the base fare used, the taxes used, and also the applicable penalty. You have to update in this relevant field, and then only you have to click on submit. Otherwise, we don't have a void of refund. We don't have that option. So once the ticket is refunded, we cannot revert that transaction. So before you attempting the refund, please make sure that you are updating all the details correctly. For in case it is a utilized sector, utilized ticket, and you're going for a manual refund, so calculate the base fare used and you have to update here. Also the tax, you have to update, like open the tax calculator and update the tax used over here. Then also the applicable penalty you have to update and go for a manual refund. So this is about refund functionality. Now quickly I can go show you how to do a chauffeur drive, how to book a chauffeur drive. I'm going to the reservation page and I'm updating the searching for the record locator. To book the chauffeur drive, you can actually, this is a booking which is already in business class and it is already ticketed. So to update the chauffeur drive. Just select the sectors and you can update the chauffeur drive through services. Go to the services tab over here and then you have the chauffeur drive options like departure chauffeur drive, arrival chauffeur drive. Just select the passenger and update all the details over here, like the pickup address, phone contact, and the pickup time should be added over here. So update the pickup address. Then you have to update the telephone number over here, and also you have to update the pickup time over here, and then you have to update for all the details and click on continue to add the chauffeur drive for the booking. And if you want to see the updated chauffeur drive book, just expand the itinerary and you will be seeing the chauffeur drive updated, the showing in HK, and the details. If you want to see, just hover the cursor on this chauffeur drive sector and you can see the details which you have updated over here. Let me quickly show you the advanced search option also. Once you go to the advanced search option, you have few options like search for reservation. You can search by name or search by record locator options here. More FLX advanced search options are here. Like you can search with more filters like PNR creation dates or creating agent ID. Also, you can search for the available bookings from this PCC. One more option is here is the search for the ticket or document tab is here. This is like if you already have an existing ticket number, you can actually select it from. You can just update the ticket number in this field and do a search, so that you can open the existing ticket from the search for ticket or document. This is mainly useful when you are trying to like reissue a already existing document to a new booking. If you already have a ticket and you want to reissue this document to a new booking, in that case, first you can create the new booking, price the new booking, and then you can go to the advanced search option and search for the ticket document. And once the ticket is open, you can click on exchange or reissue to actually link that or reissue that ticket to a new booking. Because for a and this will be a manual exchange, because auto exchange you cannot do to a new booking. So that will be a manual exchange. First create the booking, price the booking, and search for the ticket document. Once the ticket is open, you can click on exchange or reissue and then do a reissue. So this is the option search for ticket document. Then here in this advanced search option, we have a claim reservation tab also. So this is used to like if you want to claim a group booking, if you have a group booking, and first the EK office will create the group booking and it will be advised to you. So once the EK booking is advised, you can actually go and retrieve the record locator over here. I'll just show you a demo. Just search for the EK record locator from here and do a claim. And then once it is confirmed, this is regarding group booking. So that can be claimed to the claim reservation tab. Search for the EK record locator and do a claim. And once you confirm claim, this group booking will be claimed to your PCC, and later you can actually service this group booking. For example, you can add the traveler names. You have this option traveler. Also, we have a upload traveler option. Like if you want to add the traveler names through an Excel, that is also possible. The option is here. Or you can add the traveler names over here manually, and then click on submit, and then you can issue a group deposit TMD. If you want to issue a group deposit TMD, that is also available. Go to the toolbox. As I told, the EMD options are shown on the toolbox, and from the toolbox you can select group deposit. The group deposit TMD only will be shown for a group booking. Select the group deposit TMD. Select at least one passenger name has to be added. Just select it. Later on, if you like initially issuing a group deposit and you don't have the traveler list by then, you can even add one the agent name, or just one name has to be added. Just select it over here and update all the details, the base amount, endorsement, tour code, which are all mandatory fields, and then select the form of payment and you can issue a group deposit TMD. Also, then you can create the fare. So because the group booking cannot be auto price, you have to create the fare. Select the sector and click on create fare, and then you can create the fare manually, and then you can issue the tickets. So this is the group booking claim functionality. I think most of the topics I have covered here, like how to create the bookings, ticketing functionalities, then reissue, refund, and other advanced search option, the queues and the group. So, John,
So that's the end of our presentation, Jisha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stop recording.
Yeah, thank you.